Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at Mhobo Inc. or you can email us mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you're interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a Pirate Dog Dice on Twitter for some personalised items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance project if you just want to play with yourself. Allfishgames.com is your
I'm unmuted. We're all unmuted. Boys and girls, welcome aboard. Murder Hobo Inc. presents Goodfellas, our urban thief adventure. She says the people there are so slow. Not long, sorry. I'm building drama for the show. So Carrie will be along shortly. You know what this is. This is one of the greatest shows on YouTube anymore because the others all got canceled. Next Saturday, Murder Hobo Con 5. Pretty low turnout so far. We've got 11 events slated for a single-day convention, charity convention. If you aren't doing anything the day after Valentine's Day, hook us up, tabletop.events. I think all three of us have something in there, don't we? I know, John, you do. Jeff, yeah, you got one. Jeff, for this game, who are you? Who are you playing? What's your story?
You know, I've been talking to you for like the last 5 minutes, not really. 'Cause my audio was off. That's so sad. No wonder you weren't responding.
Yeah,
hey, I am Jeff. I'm playing Quintus, the moral compass of this group. The only one that actually knows what a thief, the job description of a thief is. Yeah, that's it.
John, how about you?
Yep. My name is John. I'm playing Markin. Markin is a misunderstood half-orc who really just wants to get a job as a guard so he can kick crap out of people. And he was taught well by the little gnome guy. And now that he's seen a taste of that, he wants some action. He's ready to run around and beat up bards.
Would that be AGAD? All guards are bad?
I mean, Marker doesn't know, but he just likes the idea of beating up on people.
It's about helping people. It's all about helping people. Carrie will be along shortly. She went to go grab some coffee. Here's the story. Last episode, Quintus, at the urging of some nefarious gang members, was asked to case out and possibly rip off this Galleria owned by Otis, was it? I think it was Otis. Gallery Otis. Unbeknownst to him, somebody else was already on the job. Somebody else already stole it. His buddy Merkin decided to help him out. Ended up getting dog bit in the buttocks twice. Quintus then went back into the Galleria while Merkin and Domino tried to run interference because Otis, disheveled as he may be, was headed back to secure his location from other nefarious outlets. We will rejoin it tonight, late night, day 10. Quintus, you are headed to go back into the structure Are you going to do the front door or the back door?
Is there anybody on the front?
There is nobody on the front. You can see that Merkin and Domino are dealing with Otis, although give me an insight check.
Hang on. I think that's a 15. Oh, wait. Yeah, 15.
15 wins. There is a certain amount of uncertainty, if that's grammatically correct, as to how long Merkin and Domino will be able to keep Otis, disheveled Otis, busy.
I will try to go in the front, sneak in,
Okay?
because that's probably the quickest way to get in the house, right?
Correct. And there were people out back when you left.
Yeah.
So
All right. So
yeah.
I'm assuming move silently
Sure.
or stealth. A dirty 20.
As you go in, give me an investigation roll.
That is a 22.
You find a piece of cloth with the initials TS inside. Looks like it got hung up on the door as the individual escaped. The individual in question you believe to be a female and has been apprehended by the cops. The fuzz, the heat, the muscle.
All right. I'm going to take that then. And I'm going to see probably in the back, I would assume would be where I would think he would have his stuff. I'd already cased out the joint. So was there any paintings or anything that seemed valuable at the time?
There were two paintings that were being guarded when you were in there before. One of them is definitely stolen. That would be the man holding the King Charles Spaniel. The other one, I'm trying to remember what that was.
It was the Dodge playing poker one.
I don't think that's what it was. But you know what? It could be.
Yeah, it's playing poker.
You know what? We'll go with dogs playing TTRPGs.
Ooh,
Classy,
little
Mike.
self-referential there.
That's right. Well, you got to promote. But the Watercrest guys did not say anything about that painting. So that would be out in the gallery. Everything else was present, but none of it was guarded per se.
All right. I'm going to snag that painting because I already kind of looked for where his money might be located, right?
Correct.
I didn't.
You did not find it. Give me a sleight of hand. Let's make sure you don't fuck up the painting.
All right. That is, hang on, let me see what my sleight of hand is. That'd be a 19.
Yeah, you nick that painting. Outside, you can hear Merkin and Domino seem to be getting closer to the exterior door, and they seem to be talking. You can hear somebody arguing with them, probably Otis.
All right. I'm going to go towards the back, see if I can take a glance outside.
Okay. Give me a perception check. His half-eaten Swanson microwave dinner is sitting back there.
Wait, what'd you ask for? Perception?
Perception.
14.
14 it is. I think that's pretty good. You see a pair of people outside the little courtyard area chatting away.
Does it look like I can sneak out without them seeing?
Give me an intelligence roll.
First nat 20 of the day.
No. There is no way in hell you sneak past those people. You also hear the front door open with Domino yelling out, "Caw-caw, which is what we all know the international sign of distress.
All right. When he goes into the back way, is there anywhere to hide next to the door where I can whack him, try to
D12,
knock him out?
sure, D12 against me. 7.
Nope, 3.
No, you're pretty much fucked.
Hmm. All right. Is it still dark in the front part?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna see if does he. I guess he still has his lantern though, right?
Yes.
All
I.e.,
right.
he has not entered the structure yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna try to. I can move towards. I'm gonna move towards the front of the door,
Okay.
and then try to hide so when he goes in, I can sneak in the back past.
Merkin and Domino perception checks. Domino gets a nat 20.
17.
Both of you notice a shadowy figure moving about. Merkin, you had already seen Dumbass go back into the crime scene, so you assume that it is Quintus floating through the ether in there. Otis is really tired. His pants are half down. He's getting kind of aggravated and just wants to go in and secure his place.
You get some good rest. You look like you need a little shut eye. All this running around.
Quintus Merkins decides not to save your dumbass, and Otis comes in with his lantern. I'll go perception for Otis. 17. You are immediately blinded with the bullseye lantern, and he yells out, Jehoshaphat! Outside Merkin and Domino. You hear this. You also see Quintus just deer in the headlights look. Quintus, you're going to be at disadvantage for your next couple rolls as you are now blinded by the light. Outside Merkin Domino, you see Otis raise his lantern, completely illuminating Quintus, yells out Jehoshaphat, has his back to you. What do you guys want to do?
Otis has his back to us.
Yes.
What kind of, it's a lantern. Is it like fire lantern or?
Yes. Bullseye lantern. Got it from Tamu.
I walk up behind him and I accidentally trip and knock the lantern out of his hand.
Fair enough. Roll a d20.
All right. She's gonna burn the place down.
Well,
Fire, fire.
Fire, fire.
11 almost burns the place down. Lantern falls to the ground. Quintus, if you were a betting man, you'd say now is the time to GTFO. Otis is kind of in the doorway, so you're going to have to blast through him in a strength versus strength competition.
Uh-oh.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, 18.
17 plus 0. You get past him, but not very well. As he spins away, as you do your best Barry Sanders impression, he begins to yell out, Guards! 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 Who wants to D12 against me?
I will. 6.
7. Domino, Merkin, with the sudden appearance of Quintus, you do the left, right, and there are guards close. There are 3 guards coming from the left side. So you guys are right here. These guards were helping with the original detention of said suspect. They now hear themselves being beckoned and begin to run down the street.
How far away are they?
Let's do a D10. 80 feet away.
So they can't really see us.
Not very good.
I turn to Merc and I go, quick, punch me in the face. Not real hard, though.
You in the face? I punch Domino.
D20. Let's see if you are able to hold back or not.
I hope he gets a D20. I hope he gets a nat 20 so he does double damage.
This is for your ass, you jackass.
I rolled a 15.
You clock her pretty good. Merkin or Domino, who wants to roll the deception on this?
Since I'm probably half out of it, I'll let Merkin do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. That's an 18.
Yeah.
Plus whatever my skill is, which is probably at least a 3 or 4.
Yeah, the guards immediately make a beeline to you. Quintus, you can go to the right if you use stealth to hide in the shadows.
You ruffian.
All right, that's a 23 for stealth.
Yeah, you hug the line of buildings. Merkin, here come the guards.
I yell at the guard, I want to make a citizen's arrest.
They saw you punch her. D20 against me.
They couldn't really see that.
They can see a punch.
I got a 6 on D20. I don't know what that's for.
I got a nat 1. These are calm guards, considered guards.
Are they mine?
They don't rush to judgment. D12 against me. Let's see if they are yours. 1. A couple of them are. They've been moved to night shift. They aren't happy about it. That's why they don't really seem to care. As soon as they recognize you, Domino, Merkin, you see their neutral faces get a little bit angry because you're punching their meal ticket, so to speak. And they throw you up against the wall. Hey,
whoa. I say, hey, hold up. I was trying to help. This ruffian was loitering. I'm making a citizen's arrest for loitering.
You aren't doing shit to this lady. This is our meal ticket, pal. And they begin to shake you down. Looks like
No. He was trying. There was an intruder. Ask Otis. He ran over us and he was trying to hit him when he was like trying to escape the building, and he hit me instead.
It's so dark.
Otis comes out. Meanwhile, Merkin, this guy has got his hands all over you like you're his prom date. And you can tell he's rifling through your coin purse pretty well.
Great.
I hope you shaved.
Wrong coin purse. Otis comes out and yells, the thief just ran out. The guards then seem to be puzzled, and they're like, well, which one of these guys is the thief? And he's like, neither one of these two are the thieves. I was talking to them at the bar. These guys, I don't know who they are. So they look at you guys, and they're like, who came out of this guy's place?
I have no idea. I
look like a halfling.
The back of Otis, and the lantern fell, and then it was dark, and then Merkin hit me because whoever it was trying to get out the front door. And
they were so short, I swung too high.
But I'm pretty sure they had a small penis as well.
Well, they were pretty short.
Long duck dong.
There's probably another chick from the way they look.
Probably one of them sparrows.
Go ahead and roll me deception, Merkin.
All right. That's a 19. Not bad.
They're under the impression that you are good citizens, good people, as one might imagine, because as we all know, Domino has a few of them on the take for sandwiches. They go ahead and buy your story about you were swinging at the person, but ended up hitting Domino in the face. There's a few under the breath comments about sure didn't hit her very hard. What a puss.
Wow.
Something about being limp wristed and couldn't punch your way out of a cheesecloth sack or something. There's a few disparaging remarks by these guys. So these three talk to Otis, and they're like, we just arrested the person. And he's like, no, there's another person. Somebody else is in here. Probably a no penis, no testicle kind of person again. Probably two chicks working together.
Ow.
So they're going to go ahead and take the complaint part deux. Quintus, when you got to the end of the street, which way did you go? You're right here.
And we are. I'm gonna go left. See if I can go back to the Mad Hatter.
That's up here. Okay, so you go to the end of the street, you hang a left, you go to the Mad Hatter. Merkin, Domino, what are you guys going to do?
Make a statement.
I tell the guards, I said, there should be some credit at the witch shop if you're hungry. I said, I'm going to go home and put some ice on my face. Thanks for showing up.
Are you sure you don't want us to roughhouse this guy?
No, I can probably handle it myself.
We don't mind.
No, it's fine. It was an accident.
No, okay.
I'll tell you what, I'll keep that back just in case sometime I need it.
We got you. We got your back. One of them looks at you, Merkin, and goes, you watch your ass.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Otis is highly pissed. He now has oil all over his floor, so he's not happy at all. What would you guys like to do?
I'm
Light
out.
the oil on fire. Of course.
I want to head back toward the main gate or that direction. See if I see if they're hauling anybody off.
Are you going with Domino in that direction?
If she's going that way.
I think she's headed home, so she will be going that way.
Then I guess we'll be walking pretty close together, and then I just wanted to see if I spot this other person that they nabbed.
No, you will not. They have already hauled him off to the Hooskow.
Oh.
Let's see who you do see. You see number 9. Christ, it's another gnome.
Damn no.
Woohoo!
A lot of short people in this town.
The gnome has what could collectively be viewed as a skateboard.
I'm just like looking at it like, what is that?
It's my personal conveyance. It allows me to expedite my directional from point A to point B speed.
Ooh.
Would you like to try it?
Yeah. I'll try it.
He comes to a slow halt. This is a plank with 4 casters on it. He probably got it from Mill Valley and Marty McFly. He says, put one foot on it, use your other foot to push off.
I'm going to try it.
Okay. Dexterity.
All right. It's just a dex check.
Yep.
That's a 15. Not too bad.
Not too bad indeed. You go about 25 feet. This thing could have useful applications. You certainly covered a lot of ground in a very short distance of time.
I'll bring it back to him, I guess. And I'll say, you going to sell them?
Yeah, first I have to figure out how to make it turn corners.
Yeah, that'd be useful. I suppose. What if you just lean? Does that make it turn?
I haven't tried that.
Oh,
He tries it with a natural 20. He's successfully doing it because I think I have to leave a little bit more spring on the vertical and horizontal access, though.
okay. Well, it seems like you're on your way to making a neat thing. Maybe you could, when you get a store together, let me know.
Sure. And you are?
Yeah, we can. My name's Mark, and I'm gonna be a guard one day. But for right now, you can catch me on the little house next to the Heroes Cup.
Not a halfway house for criminals?
No, not for criminals.
Are you a criminal?
Wrongly accused,
So that's a yes.
not criminals.
Sure sounds like criminals.
Jeez, man, you guys in this town are
Rehabilitated.
so judgy. I didn't judge you for your outfit.
Being short.
Your outfit. That's right. He's wearing a beanie and khaki shorts. He's also pledging beta tau alpha or something. Wow. Let me catch up here on my notes real quick. That was number 9. Finnegan Sparkfinger. Or Finian Sparkfinger. Over at the Mad Hatters, Quintus, what are you going to do?
Is she there?
Yeah, she's waiting for you. Well, did you get what I wanted?
I'll
Yeah.
tell her I did not. Somebody else had taken it before we got there. And I show her the scarf with the TS on it,
Huh.
and she got caught by the cops.
Well, did you manage to nick anything?
I said I'll show her the picture, the other picture.
Not exactly what I like, but I can probably sell it for you. She
Well,
looks over at Ig and Ook, and she's like, "Well, boys, I'm fine with it." And yay! And they pull out a vest with a WC on it. D12 against me. 10.
oh dang it! My dice did not stay in the box.
Sorry.
7.
Odd, too big, even too small. Too small. The vest is too small. It's going to look comical on you. But it is in the colors blue and white with a WC on it. Ig and Ook present it to
Water
you
closet.
and say, we, on behalf of Harriet, we'd like to offer you joining us in the Watercress Gang.
It's a big man on campus.
What say you, Quintus?
Did he drop off?
No, he's
No,
not there.
I'm muted. I muted myself, and I'll tell them that I like to keep my options open.
We're a very prestigious gang. Is there a problem with you?
Well, I'm more of a loner.
Oh, I see. They look over at Harriet. They're a little bit crestfallen. Harriet, zip, no emotion whatsoever.
And then I go, I'm just playing with y'all.
Harriet continues, no emotion. Ig and Ook are too stupid. They don't understand.
So is the Watercress Gang, is that it, prestigious or no? I don't know anything about them, do I?
Nope. You know that they're just inside the city wall and they extend down to the docks.
Means they got to be more prestigious than the people stuck outside of the walls.
That's true.
All right, so I'll accept their position.
Harriet says, "You have chosen wisely." They offer you to join them at a party in your honor.
Ooh,
Ooh,
fancy.
I know. Where is it at?
It's off this map, but it's down the street a little bit.
Oh, like right now?
Uh, yeah.
I said, all right, let's go hit it.
There's guns and drugs and bitches and hoes and puppies and darts and everything else you can imagine. There might even be
Puppies?
Tom Hanks with a donkey and a stripper. Hard to say. It's like little Tijuana. And it's quite rowdy. Quintus, you're wearing the ill-fitting vest, and people will be making fun of you on a routine basis, asking you where your organ grinder is at. Because you look like a little monkey in there. Merc and Domino, after dealing with the skateboarder, Tony Hawk's future grandfather, where would you guys like to go next?
I'm just done with this day. I hate getting into this whole stuff with other gangs. I'm going back to the halfway house and getting some ice for my head. Well, no, I should probably check on Marta first.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back to Marta and find out if she's gonna make it through the night. Or
Maybe I can get my head healed.
You get down to the Temple of the Waves there at the bottom of the screen, and lo and behold, Sister Surf is still there giving Merkin the 0 centigrade shoulder. And she says, "There seems to be something wrong at your establishment."
what do you mean?
At home?
Yeah, now we've got the guy who owns the building in here,
What?
Haston Seabrook.
He's
What's
in
wrong
there?
with him?
We don't know. It appears as though he's ill or been poisoned.
Mm.
Is he talking?
Nope, he's in a coma.
Did Marta ever wake up?
No, she is not.
Damn.
Sister Surf points out that it all seems rather nefarious. About that time, Kivo Vash enters. I just heard. Where is Haston? And he's escorted to his bed, and he looks at you two, and he's like, "What happened? How did this happen? What do we know?"
We just got here.
So you don't know shit. Great. That's awesome. You with the funny hair, pointing at Sister Surf. What the hell's going on? Oh, I hate this job. She begins to explain that some street urchins apparently found him in the street outside the halfway house, unconscious, and threw him in a wagon and brought him here. You can tell that he still has hay in his trousers from the wagon ride.
So
Is
was
that
he
what those
found?
kids call it these days?
Right.
Was he found coming from inside the house, or was he just out in front of the house?
Not sure. The kids in the wagon just dumped him and took off.
Well, at least they dumped him.
This was a gangland job.
Yeah, gangland poisoning.
So,
Can we tell what kind of poison it was?
well, we don't know that it's poison right now. We've treated him for poison, but we aren't sure. Until he regains consciousness, we won't know what's going on.
Well, I guess we should go back home and look and see if he was in the house.
Huh?
I thought he came to the house when we were there and then left.
He did.
He did, and then he left with Kivo.
I leaned over to Mark and I'm like, well, Kivo's doing all this shit.
Yeah, I don't remember that part. I remember the captain of the guard or whatever.
When Marta fell ill, Haston wanted to find a new individual to watch over you thugs and egregious people, but Kivo convinced him to let Domino be the lookout.
Right.
So I'm just like, so is Kivo like poisoning people and getting people out of the way so we don't have supervision?
Doesn't seem in character for him. I mean, unless he's trying to make you a spot on the board of directors or whatever.
That's right, he's Frank Sinatra and you're Don Rickles or something.
That's what you equate me as. That's awesome.
I like Don Rickles.
Well, I tell boss, I'm like, I'm gonna go back and see if I can tell if he was in the house or not.
Yeah, maybe there's some more evidence.
Sure.
If not, we can sleep.
Yes.
Kivo points out that he is going to stand by his friend's bedside and wait for him to wake up.
Aw.
Okay. Do you need us to bring you anything? Food?
No, I appreciate that. I will be fine.
Beverage? A chair?
No, I will be okay. Please go figure out who has done this dastardly deed and let me know. And
Does he really seem upset?
Insight check.
9.
That's not gonna be good. 7.
Sure. Yeah, he seems legitimate.
Okay.
Very upset. Very upset.
As God is my witness, I'll not let Haston go this way.
Okay.
Fall him into a farm implement. That's the way a man goes.
Poking a bear with a stick.
That's right. Getting caught in bed with somebody else's wife and getting shot. That's how a man goes out. You guys head back and give me an investigation roll as you reach the halfway house.
Not marginally better.
14.
12.
Merkin, you notice a bottle up against the house that wasn't there before. And on it is a note.
Does it say drink me?
Is it a message in a bottle?
The note says, for Domino.
I hand it to her with the bottle.
Is there anything in the bottle?
You mean investigation?
$18.
There's a very acrid odor, unlike any libation you have ever smelled. Clearly, it's probably toxin.
Great.
Pre-poison.
Just sitting outside the house.
It looks like it got rolled over. You know, like it was either half empty or partially empty, and then just rolled courtesy of gravity.
Okay, well, I set it aside the door. I don't want to bring it in the house.
Does it look like it had alcohol, like wine or something mixed with it?
Looks like it's maybe held wine at some point in time. And rain begins to softly fall.
Maybe Seabrook can drink some of this.
Fine, let's go back.
What's the note say?
Take it to the
Domino.
That means that someone was trying to kill you, Domino.
Yeah, well, let's take it
Possibly.
back to what's them face and say, here, we found this outside.
Make sure you give it to Sister Serp because she might be able to determine what kind of toxin it is. And
D20 against me, Merkin.
okay,
6.
17.
You deftly cover the opening of the bottle so that no rain gets in it. You guys re-arrive back there. Kivo Vash is pacing the floor like an expectant father, worried about his friend or so it would seem. Sister Surf sees Merkin. Oh, good. You're back.
We found a clue. I want to show it to her kind of off to the side so she's not.
No thanks, I'm not interested in drinking.
No, this was, we think maybe Seabrook drank this and it's probably poisonous.
Well, it certainly smells like rot gut. Okay. Uh, I will see what I can find out.
I thought you might could use it to make an antidote or something.
If it's a toxin, I probably could. There's not a lot. Go ahead and roll me a percentage, Merkin. Let's see how much is still in there. Roll your percentage and have it, because it was tipped over.
All right, I rolled 93. Half of that would be
40 something.
40 something. Yeah.
Okay. I will go ahead and give this to one of the other acolytes to test. I am not much of a chemist. I believe Brother White can tell me what this is. And she yells out, "Hey, Walt, test this." A man,
You have a
a man not wearing pants and only underwear walks out in an apron.
does he have a journeyman with him, Mr.
Uh,
Pinkman?
Not currently. Deacon Pinkman is unavailable at this time. He's pursuing fat stacks elsewhere.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? You got to go pop culture on this bullshit, and since we're all old, we all get that. Quintus, you have arrived at the party apparently in your honor. All you had to do was make the effort to get into the Watercrest gang. You did so, and they're throwing a party, and it is off the hook. Like I said, there's everybody. Everybody's there. Everybody's wearing their blue and white colors. They got their Watercrest on there. A couple of them have tattoos. Could be male, could be female. Place is hopping. You are approached by D4 females and D4 males, one each. The male is a 15 charisma. The female is also a 15 charisma. So you know what? They're twins. They are the McGillicuddy twins.
Wow.
And they both kiss you on the cheek and welcome you to their merry band. Quintus, give me an insight check.
The twins like to share sandwiches, if you know what I mean.
That's right.
13.
They're looking at a major trois. Oh, no, that's a menage. They are quite friendly with their congratulatory remarks, both of them putting their hand on your back and guiding you around, introducing you to people. They're going to be Pete and Patricia. Pete and Patty McGillicuddy. How old are they?
6.
18, legal.
Thank God.
Tall wins. Yeah, they ply you with all forms of alcohol. There are illicit drugs, which I know YouTube frowns on, but this is a fucking game, so get over it. There's games going on. Everybody is about half schnockered. Ig and Ook are just over at the tap. They have a primordial keg over there, and they're getting hammered. So everybody's real glad to have you as part of their group. They were going to give you this really cool initiation sequence, but because it took you so long, they're all drunk instead. So fuck you. So how long are you going to?
Well, at least they had faith that you'd get it done.
Yeah. How long are you going to stay? Because every time you try and leave, somebody's going to try and buy you a beer.
Well, you know, like who was it said? Lionel Richie? All night long.
You are so fucked. Give me a
I was gonna
Constitution
say, you don't want to
roll.
do an Irish goodbye?
Apparently, that's funny.
What is it?
2.
You get shat faced. You wake up in between the twins, Pete and Patty.
Oh, tell me they're like twisted like that, and he's got his junk out.
Quintus D12 against me. Let's see if there's a junk sighting here.
No, wait. This is a
Not
family show. No junk.
9
16.
on a D12. Nice roll.
It's the big D12.
8.
That does not be a 9, does it? Odd, your junk, even Pete's.
Oh my god.
It appears as though, Quintus, you might have peed yourself at some point in time, and the horse is out of the stable. Fortunately, you wake up before Pete and Patty, and you can tuck the Quintus anaconda away before embarrassing yourself. Morgan, Domino, I assume you went back and got some shut-eye at the place?
Yeah, the inside of the house doesn't look like it was messed with.
As long as it doesn't, we don't find any other clues once we enter.
Then we could lock the door.
Hell yeah, we're locking the door, barring the door, and putting some shit up against the door.
2 on
This many
con
people
roll,
drop
don't
dead.
out. That's true.
You should
Morning,
put a sign on the door that says "Door out of order. Don't knock."
Yeah, don't knock here. We
Hey.
will not answer.
my session worksheet says there is going to be a lot of knocking on this door today. The morning dawns anew. Quintus has tucked away the trouser python. Merkin, Domino, you wake up to a very, very quiet house. Renard's gone. The other guy's gone. Both ladies are gone. It's just you two. Marta's nowhere to be found. It's kind of lonely. Also,
Wait, Cherry's not here either?
nope. Quintus isn't here, which could be a cause for alarm. You aren't really sure. As you wake up, there is, of course, a knock on the door.
I guess I'll go answer it.
Sure.
It is a guard, Domino, a very gruff-looking guard.
I invite him in. What can I do for you? Would you like some coffee?
No, I'm busy. I'm on the clock. I'm here looking for some new bag of shit that wants to become a guard. The name's Monkey,
Oh.
Monkey McGee.
Merkin. Oh, you're
No,
Monkey.
Monkey,
Okay.
Monkey. I'm
Right,
Monkey.
right.
I don't know who this is. Merkin? Yeah, I guess
Yes, that's him.
that's who I am. Hey, who lives here?
We do.
Markin.
Ain't this a halfway house?
Yeah.
Nah, it's a nice house. It's not just a halfway house, it's a full house.
Yeah. Aren't you guys watched by somebody?
I mean, you know,
You see anybody in here?
people do like looking at us. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either. So you want to be a guard, huh?
Yeah, I like to beat people.
Oh, well, you and I are going to get along great. Come with me, young man. I will go ahead. There's a knock on the door.
Great.
I'll go get that one too as I wrap my robe around me.
Kivo Vosh arrives, comes in. He goes, "Good news, my friends. Oh, officer, nice to see you. Glad you're out patrolling. Are you investigating the serious crime against our house mother that lives here?" Don't know what you're talking about there, Mr. Kivo. You slumming it today?
Whoa.
I give him a really evil look
He blows you a kiss.
and throat punch him.
Oh, he catches it, man. He's top shelf fucking guard. With a 19 on the die roll, he'll catch her fist. She goes, "Ooh, ain't she a little spitfire?" Hey, Merkin, let's go learn how to prevent crime. This
Yeah.
causes Kivo Vosh to be puzzled.
I say he wants to be a guard. He's
Yeah.
training.
He's okay. So Monkey McGee takes you out. Oh, I'm supposed to give you this. And yet again, it is the Dicky Tabard. Just comes down to about right here.
Nice.
He goes, come on, let's
Like his
go.
his belly sticking out.
That's right. Let's go fight some crime. I got a lead on some bad hombres. Kivo Vosh just watches in total confusion as you leave. And he comes in. Domino, he is now going to address you since Merkin is on the job.
I offer him coffee.
Yes, yes, please, by all means. Good
Have a
news.
seat. Let's talk.
Haston seems to be on the mend. It appears as though your associate, who, um, I'm sorry, he wants to be a guard.
Yeah, I don't know. He's
He's got a
seeing
record.
what options he has. Well, guards are just one step away from being criminals sometimes.
That is fair. Sometimes you have to bathe in the sewer to understand the people that's in there. So
Exactly.
it looks like his investigation has paid off. That lovely young healer, her associate, Mr. White, discovered that there was indeed a toxin for it. So apparently somebody attempted to poison Haston. So he should be up in a day or two.
I stop him. I say, we found out when we came.
There's a knock on the door.
I say, hold that thought. I go open the door.
Mirabelle Gold Petal with a basket of boggles comes in. Hello, is Merkin here?
Oh, no, I'm sorry you just missed him. He left for training day.
Nice, nice. That's a good one right there. Training day. What's he training to be?
A guard.
Isn't he a criminal?
Wrongly accused.
Uh,
Would you like to come in and have some coffee?
oh, sure.
Come on in.
Uh,
Here, meet Mr. Vosh.
Aren't you the Minister of Finance? I am indeed. And he reaches over and gets her hand. Mwah. What a lovely sight in the morning. And those croissants smell delicious. So she offers each one of you one of her boggles. And he's going to go ahead and make small talk while you get some coffee. And he discovers that she's got the hottie hots for Merkin, which only seems to confuse him more. But after the small talk, he takes a sip of coffee and looks at you, Domino, and he goes, "Are you able to continue?"
So, Merkin and I came back after seeing you at the
You aren't
jungle.
seeing my man, are you?
Is she talking to me or
Yeah.
Kibo?
No, she's talking to you. Remember, she's the
No.
jealous type.
Right. I live here. We're both wrongly accused.
Okay.
And I tell Kibo, I'm like, we found the bottle outside laying on the ground. It had a note on it that said it was for me, but we smelled it and brought it back just in case it was what Seabrook got into. So I'm not really sure what's going on.
He is a bit of a drinker.
But I don't know why it would have my name on it.
Do you have any enemies that you know of?
Hell, one of my housemates probably wants to kill me.
Where are your housemates?
Well, as you know, Merkin is off doing his thing. I'm not sure where Quintus is. Cherry is probably at work, maybe. Of course, Marta's gone, and that's about it.
Didn't you have somebody, the Fox, living here?
Yeah. Yes.
Mirabelle spits out a few crumbs and goes, "Oh yeah, he's the dead guy they found."
Yes, thank you, Mirabelle.
I'm sorry, dead guy? That's Kivo.
Yeah. Where did they find him?
North, pawn shop in the ditch.
Yeah,
right where Quintus threw him.
That's right. Yeah, we're not really sure what happened there. I mean, we hadn't seen him at home for a day or two, and all of a sudden they found him dead up by the pawn shop. So I don't know.
Mirabelle pipes up and points out that she heard there's some albino Goombas moving in, and she thinks they're to blame.
Yes, and then I go over my notes.
I never trust albino Goombas.
To know about people moving into the.
I don't think you or Merkin know about the albino Goombas. I think that was Quintus.
No, because we saw them at the. They went in to talk to the Mutters.
Right, the Chestnut Pub.
I thought Domino knew about it, and we all saw him when we went down to.
Yeah, because you were hanging outside the door trying to listen in.
We were at the Wayward Tavern. We took the Jezebel.
And so I'm like, I've heard that maybe they're part of a new gang that might be moving in. I don't know. That's only been a day or so.
There's a knock on the door.
Great.
Birkin, I asked Mirabelle if she would get it, please.
She opens up the door and Jimmy the Greek bursts in. He goes, "I need to talk to Domino. We've got a spring Talia." Why, hello, Minister.
What was he going to say?
Something about spring and Talia.
Oh dear. Okay. Did you say there was a spring sale on flowers?
Yes.
Okay.
And I thought you might want to know, so I'll be going now that I have informed you.
Thank you. You know how much I love flowers.
Yes. I understand the sale is in the northern section of town.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Minister? Can I have one of them bagels?
Sure. You want a coffee to go?
Yes. Kivo is kind of sizing up Jimmy the Greek, and he's like, "What do you do in town?" "Oh, I deal in import-export. My name is Costanza, George Costanza." Goes, "Well, Mr. Costanza, I appreciate you helping out Domino. That's a very neighborly thing." And Ms. Goldpetal, these are delicious croissants. I appreciate that. Sadly, I must be going, though. I need to check on Haston again. I just wanted to point out to Domino, thanks to her exuberant investigation along with her fellow associates, that it appears as though Haston might be able to pull through on this. And I look forward to keeping you updated, just like Mr. Costanza here.
Thank you. I will stop by later to see how he's doing.
Oh, that would be excellent. Mr. Costanza, good luck with the import-export thing. Mirabelle, thank you very much. Kisses her on the hand again. Charmed. As Kivo leaves, Jimmy's like, "Okay, seriously, we got to get Talia out of the clink."
Why is she in the clink?
She got arrested for burglary last night.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what I took a punch for?
I didn't punch you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, so what? We just need to come up with some money or what?
I don't know. I just know she's been arrested for burglary. Quintus, you wake up. You put the silver dong away. Your twins D12 against me. 3.
Well,
Those motherfuckers are zonked. They are passed out.
all right. Do I see their money pouch?
I was
Uh,
gonna say you could
they don't have any.
teabag Patrick.
Yeah, you are the meat in the McGillicuddy sandwich at this point in time.
All right. I
Just
guess I
wondering
will.
if there's any mayo around.
I am going to, I guess, go home.
Okay. This whole old abandoned building appears to be like it's a hangout for 18-year-olds or something. There's graffiti, fuck the
God, I remember those
aristocracy,
days.
Yeah.
So where is this at? Is it on this map or no?
It's over here, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
off the map. It's close to the docks because there's internal docks here. But yeah, as you get outside, you can smell the fish. Give me a constitution roll. Let's see if you hurl.
You're gonna be cold, nauseous, hungry, and sore.
11.
With a butt issue. Yeah, you're hungover, not horrendously so, but yeah. Jesus Christ, the light is so bright out here, and it is raining, so it's kind of warm, wet, and it's raining on one side of the street and not the other. It's just
Very moist.
moist, and damp. You head back, and you are going to run into number 30. You bump into an elf who is trying to shield the rain from her. Her charisma is normal with a 14. You notice that she has an unusual necklace on that she is holding in one hand.
Do I think I can 5-finger that from her?
Not with her hand wrapped around it, you can't.
All right, I'll just continue on.
You are wearing the small
I am not.
WC vest. You are or not?
I am not.
Oh, ditching your colors already, bitch. Where is the vest?
I have it like in my cloak, kind of obscure it.
Plus. Okay. You wander back. Elowen Brightstar has nothing to offer you. You get back. D12 against Domino. If Domino wins, she's already in the wind.
3.
2.
Quintus, you arrive as Mirabelle Goldpetal and Jimmy the Greek are exiting the house with Domino. Merkin is nowhere to be found.
Is there any Bibles left?
D12 against me. 10.
2.
No, Jimmy's got 3 of them.
Damn, Jimmy. I'm gonna wait. Do I see Jimmy? I'm gonna backstab that fucker.
Yeah, Jimmy's right there. He seems to be in quite the hurry. Domino, do you want to tell Quintus that you're going to Spring Talia?
Yeah, I just kind of lean over. I'm like, I gotta go up and take care of Talia. Merkin is off having his second training day being a guard. And I don't know where anybody else is.
I'll say, all right, well, I'm gonna go take a nap.
You look like you need one, and you kind of smell like you need a bath.
No, that ain't no shit. On his back, he has a tramp stamp that says "Enter here."
Nice.
Night drop box. It's spelled Knight.
No, it says no entry, no entrance.
I don't think so. You're the one with the 2 on your con roll, dude. I'm gonna have all sorts of fun with this.
Oh man.
Yes,
It
somebody
says
has drawn a sea rat headed towards your anus.
says no exit.
Oh, all gummed up.
Wow.
Merkin, you were walking around in the rain, and this veteran guard has pointed out how, if you like fighting, this is a job for you. Sometimes these people don't understand anything else but whomping them on the head. He goes, here, I got you this. And he gives you perhaps a 1,000-year-old police baton. This thing is nicked up, notched up. It's got a fresh leather thong, and he's teaching you how to spin it around on your wrist and catch it. So I'm going to need an acrobatics check. Make sure you don't knock your teeth out with it.
That's a 2.
Goose.
Plus probably 5, so 7.
Yeah, you're going to clock yourself. Let's see. Merkin clocks himself with baton. Well, we gotta go do something here. So he asks for your brief life story. You can tell that he's not really paying attention. Every once in a while, somebody will walk by and he'll just go, "You watch your ass,"
Okay.
for no apparent reason. The guy's a bit of a dick. I know.
So he's the principal from Back to the Future.
Yeah, he's Strickland. You guys are all slackers. I was thinking the one from Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Get the horns. But yeah, you can tell this guy's a bit of a dick, and he's only half-assed listening to you. Every example you give, I knew a guy like that, but he's the one-upsman.
Okay.
He's just a total dick. Anything?
Yeah, that's when I learned how to ride the electric bull at the carny.
I dated Carney once.
Yeah.
Best part about her, no teeth. Oh, whoa! You get a chance to date a Carney with no teeth? I don't care, male, female. You do it. You do it.
Wow.
You do it, Merkin. Them Carnies, yeah, they are the lowest form on earth.
Great. Yeah.
No offense to Carnies anywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. They don't have enough money to watch podcasts.
Wow.
Yeah, nice.
Please let the children that you've got trapped in your crawl space go. So, Merkin, you're going to head into the plush pillow almost immediately. It's right here on the corner. They walk in. The morning shift is working it. Sparse crowd. Or you know what? Roll a percentage. Let's see how the crowd is.
Okay. What's that? 9D. 90.
The place is packed for some reason. A lot of sailors.
They're probably still here from last night. They cleared out yet.
They're awake. This guy's a lot like the sheriff from Porky's. Now that his playing days are over and he hasn't started Webster, this is what he's doing. He's a sheriff. He goes in, talk to the manager, and the elderly strumpet comes in. You again? Goes, that's right. It's time for payment. So she reaches down between her irregular cleavage, pulls out a little sock, for lack of a better term, and throws it at him. It has a couple coins in it, and he goes, Thank you kindly, ma'am. I'll be seeing you next week. Come on, Rook. And as you guys are walking out, there's a guy standing in there, and he's like, "What are you looking at, pal? You want the thunder? You want the lightning?" That's right. You best not. You guys walk back out in the rain, and he's like, "Come on, got a couple more stops to do."
Okay.
So he literally shakes down business owners. That is his modus operandi. At one place, it is a leather workers. It's over here in this section. The guy gives him lip, and he knocks out 3 of the dude's teeth for back talking to him. He, all in all, he gets a pretty substantial stipend from the business owners. You can tell none of the business owners like him because he is, in fact, a thieving douchebag. And as you leave, you get angry looks. Now, for all the time in trouble, Merkin, he's going to go ahead and give you 2 silver pieces and tell you not to spend it all at the same place. He goes, "Come on, I got an appointment that we're going to be late for." You guys slog through the city streets, go up along the main drag, and you go into the Wayward Tavern. He goes, "You stand right here by the door, make sure nobody comes in." He goes up to the Wayward Tavern owner, in hushed tones, talks to him, and he goes, Okay. Let's go, Rook."
I make sure nobody comes in.
Ain't nobody coming in. He walks you back outside, back along the main drag. "Hey, clean up that shit from that mule. Hey, cover that shit. What are you looking at? You got a problem?" He's just a total dick. He drags you up to the Chestnut Pub. But before he goes in, he kind of straightens himself up like he's going on a date or something. Kind of makes his hair a little bit more presentable, and he goes, "Don't open your fucking yap. You got me?" You guys walk in. His demeanor instantly changes. "Well, how is everybody this fine morning? How we doing? How we doing?" Coach, Ernie Pantuso is there. Ernie has been worked over. He's got a busted nose and 2 black eyes. He is not looking good. He kind of thumbs Monkey McGee to the back. "Come on, Rook." You gonna walk back there with him? The back room, which you were unfamiliar with because it was a hidden back room, is rather spacious and goes all the way out to the alley. Inside there are an interesting quartet of individuals, including 3 pure white individuals. Pale skin, pale hair. "Gentlemen, nice to see you. Hope your trip was okay. This is my Rook. He's blind and deaf, if you know what I mean." They look at you. Give me an insight check, Merkin.
18.
You better be fucking blind and deaf because these guys look hardcore. And give me a wisdom check.
Oh boy. 9.
Yeah, one of them looks kind of familiar. You just can't place it. He sits down. He tells you to just stand up against the door, make sure the wall doesn't fall over. He sits down. He begins to talk business with these individuals. There's 3 albinos and 1 other individual. One of the albinos is the one that looks familiar. The other individual, you were not quite sure. Give me a perception check to see how much you're picking up on.
Okay. Ooh, good roll. 18.
Yeah, you're picking up that Monkey McGee here is kind of helping these individuals push out their will on some of the other businesses in town. You hear that the mutter problem is still persistent, and apparently there's a new cartel as well that's been causing some trouble for the mutters.
So it doesn't seem like these guys are working with the mutters.
It does not. It seems as though the mutters are being maybe used for their stupid strength, but they don't have a lot of faith in the mutters. And apparently, this other new cartel has been causing problems for the mutters. And clearly, Monkey McGee's going to have to deal with that. Because he tells them, you know what? I'm on it. The non-albino points out, we pay you enough money, you need to be on it. We got a lead on it, and we actually left one of them a gift last night.
Okay. I wanted to try to listen if they say any details about what the gift is.
D12 against me. Deuce.
I got a 12.
Yeah, they every once in a while they'll look at you, make sure that you aren't snooping. He's like, don't worry, you'll know it when you hear about it. It's supposed to be a fast worker. Have there been any deaths reported in the district? Monkey's like, no, I haven't heard any deaths. Death of my palate after eating down at Bob's Big Boy. His joke goes over poorly. But you can tell, Merkin, that for as big a dick as Monkey McGee is, he's not a dick to these guys, which is probably a good call because these look like hitters out of Chicago.
Gotcha. So he's showing them proper respect.
Yes. And he goes, well, you know what? My trainee here and I'll go take a look around, see what we see. This gift, anything I should be on the lookout for? They're like, it was a little vino from the homeland. Gotcha. He leaves. He thanks them. He's very respectful about it. He walks out and he goes, those guys need a little bit more time in the sun. They're probably fucking vampires. He goes, okay, hey, clean up that mule shit. Do it now, or I'll use your fucking hat. He's like, we got to figure out something about a wine bottle. Let's ask around here. Let's go down to the Heroes Cup. That place is a shithole.
Yeah, maybe we could hit up. Maybe we get some free drinks there.
No maybes about it. I like how you think. You guys head that way. Domino, you, Jimmy the Greek, walk Mirabelle home to the Galactus Inn, and then you head across the street to the Hooskow, the jail, the Gray Bar Hotel. Inside, you will see the lieutenant who you dealt with before, and he asks what he can do for you lovely citizens. D12 against me, Domino. 7.
7.
Reroll. 1.
3.
Don't I know you?
Yeah, I stayed out at the halfway house.
That's right. Yeah, you buy my guys sandwiches, don't you?
Yeah, I try to help him out when I can.
That's nice of you. What can I do for you? Jimmy pushes his way forward and goes, You are illegally holding one of my associates, and I want them released right now. This has the exact response that you would expect as the lieutenant reaches over and flicks Jimmy's nose.
I kick Jimmy in the back of the knee so he falls down.
Okay. Yeah, your friend seems to have fallen. What can I help you with?
So, a friend of mine, Talia, was brought in on,
Little Talia?
yeah,
Yes, she's a burglar. Why is she your friend?
well, he was one of the first people I met here, and, we were both kind of out of sorts. And so we commiserated with each other on our circumstances. I hate to see that she's here in jail. Um, is there a bail for her?
It's Lieutenant Jeremiah Hanks. Jimmy gets up, kind of rubbing his nose. He goes, go ahead and have a seat. I'll go ahead and check. Give me a D6 roll, Domino. It's going to take about 30 minutes to get you an answer. In that time, a human carrying a blackwood staff walks in, and he tells the guy who replaced Lieutenant Hanks that his name is Torrin Blackwood, and he would like to issue a complaint. The desk sergeant listens to him, and apparently Torrin Blackwood wants to know what the laws pertain to for the use of magic within the city limits. You are going to garner some information as to why it is illegal and what the penalties are. Mr. Blackwood does not seem happy about that and asks if he would be allowed to use cantrips to ply his wares and gain coins. The sergeant, quote unquote, doesn't give a fuck.
Okay.
And Torrin snaps his fingers and a donut appears, and he slides it across to the desk sergeant, who begins to eat it. Torrin, bye-bye, bitches.
Do I know? Haven't we met him?
Now, you met the lady.
Okay.
He looks at you, stamps his staff down, and a rose appears, and he hands it over to you. There you go,
What's his
lovely.
charisma?
Charisma. 17.
Nice. I take it and smell it and bat my eyelashes at him.
Maybe I can make something else disappear.
Nice.
Ta-da! My magic staff can appear and reappear at a moment's notice. Perhaps we shall meet again, my dear.
I tell him, I live on that side of town if you're ever down there.
Oh, I will sniff you out.
Jesus.
After 30 minutes, the lieutenant comes in. He goes, she got arrested for burglarizing some hoity-toity establishment. They caught her with the goods, but they think she had an accomplice. And he kind of looks over at Jimmy the Greek, who kind of backs up and guards his nose. He goes, don't suppose you know anything about that, would you?
Is he asking me?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I was with the owner that night as they were I didn't realize it at the time. They were taking her away, and I don't even think that, I don't know. There was somebody in the shop, the lamp got knocked out, I got punched in the face, the person ran away. I don't know.
Persuasion roll.
Well, see my face. I haven't healed yet.
I was going to tell you put too much rouge on this morning, but sure, we'll go with that.
Well, that was just rude. 11.
Okay. What about you, Shrimpo? I just heard through the grapevine that she was here. I wasn't with her. Okay, sure. Jeremiah's like,
I mean, I'll make sure she comes back to face her court date or whatever. You guys don't need to deal with her.
you've done my guys a solid. I'll tell you what. We got the stuff back. This Otis dipshit, he's happy. 5 silver. We make it all go away.
All right, I agree with that.
Jimmy, 5 silver?
I whack him in the back of the head.
Ah!
I'm like, you don't know how to talk to police officers, do you?
The lieutenant, like your style. I'll be right back. Give me a D10.
Or
4 minutes later, Talia comes out. Like, she's all yours. She's been deloused, so she's okay.
thanks. I say thanks. You've been super helpful.
Talia is reluctant to speak at all. She's a little bit on the roughed up side, too. You can tell
I
that
can imagine.
she, well, I think you guys actually saw her get shit kicked out of her. So,
Yeah.
but the dog was
Well,
too busy sniffing the bacon that Quintus threw, so she didn't get dog bit.
Oh, that's good. So, like, I just nod my head, like, let's get the fuck out of here.
As you get outside, there's a warm, touching reunion between Talia and Jimmy. She's like, God, I can't believe I got caught. I would have gotten away, except there was some dildo in there at the same time trying to rip him off. I swear, that guy's an imbecile.
I just shake my head. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Are you okay?
Hey, it's the witch lady. Hey, a couple of guards point out to you and wave, Domino.
I wave him back.
Meanwhile,
Hey, you see my hand? There's no sandwich in it.
Meanwhile, much like Jasper from The Simpsons, the witch lady. Need a sale? She's just going to follow you around. You're a meal
All right.
ticket. There are these 6 guards. There's only one guard who's hungry. You going to buy him a sandwich?
Yeah, I should probably, well, I don't know if I have a credit with her yet or not. So I'm like, hey, you hook him up?
I'll hook him up. Catch me later.
Cool.
2 other guards come over. Hey, yeah, all right.
Yeah, go on.
3 silver pieces is what you're going to owe her.
Okay.
You guys continue to walk south down Wall Street. Jimmy is anxious to hear what's going on, wants to know why she was over in Watercrest territory. And Domino, you hear something interesting. Talia Shire was actually tailing you guys to try and determine whether or not you had allegiances outside of the Sea Rats. She is happy to report that no, it does not appear that that is the case.
Gee, thanks, since I just bailed your ass out of jail again.
I didn't ask, but I appreciate it. I'll make sure that you get your money back.
No, I'm not worried about that. It's like every day you're like, oh, are your allegiances with us or not? This is the second time.
There's a lot of chatter about a new cartel.
Is it the watercress guys, or is it somebody else?
You guys. You and that circus freak and who's now apparently working with the cops? What's that all about? You guys are fucking criminals.
We're being rehabilitated.
Oh, yeah. I wonder why I wonder about you. She goes, but yeah, even the Mutters are talking about some new group moving in, being hired muscle and shit.
It's the albinos. Have you not seen them?
I don't look at whales. What are albinos?
Okay, all white. White skin,
Whoa, racist!
white hair, eyes are kind of pinkish.
I haven't seen any of those guys. Jimmy's like, I don't know what those.
I've seen at least two of them, and they were with the Mutters, right?
Yes.
Yes. They were in Mutter territory talking to the head guy.
Talia and Jimmy are like, okay, well, we'll look into it. But what's up with you and the watercress guys then?
Nothing with me with the watercress guys. Quintus decided he wanted to try to steal something and was hanging out with them.
Wait, is he the one that got me pinched?
I have no
You
idea.
tell him I'm going to kick his ass when I see him.
All right, I'll let him know.
Yeah, you do that. Where are you going to go next?
What time of day is it?
Getting closer to noon.
Let's see, so I guess I'll head down to the Temple of the Sea Waves and talk to what's his face and see if he just picked up the bottle off the street or what.
Fair enough. You are getting your REM sleep, Quintus, and it is awesome. You're having this dream.
Oh, hang on. Actually, I wasn't. I just told her that. So when she leaves, I'm going over to the docks to see if I can scope them out.
Oh, okay.
And then also, wasn't it by the docks too? Where was the dude with the gold tooth?
The
Is that
docks,
was
yeah,
yeah?
over
So
by Biff's.
yeah, so I'm gonna go to the docks, see if I see any ships that look like they could be have some merchandise lifted.
Sure. It is raining, and it is a steady rain. It's not pouring rain, but it is a steady rain. So anybody out and about on the street are hastily going from point A to point B. And as you wander that way, 6. Huh. No shit. You see a lady, an elven woman, randomly touching flower boxes with her finger, and the dead growth blooms into fully vibrant flowers.
All right, I'll just ignore and carry on with my observations.
Fair enough. You see two things of note. One, you see Jethro Bodine talking to a group of sailors, and you see Barry the Barbarian talking to a group of whores.
Wow.
Is Odin talking? Is it the same ship that he brought flowers to?
Yes.
All right, I will try to stay, hide in the shadows, so to speak, so he
Uh,
doesn't see me.
give me stealth.
That would be a 12.
You were doing a great job, but then Barry spotted you and he goes, Quintus, my friend, come here, I've arranged for some company, come here, Quintus, come here.
I'll go towards Barry.
D12 against me. Let's see if that catches Jethro Bodine's attention with a 12.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Jethro Bodine spots you, and even though you're trying to remain incognito, give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
You see Jethro Bodine lean into the trio of sailors, and then he walks up the gangplank onto the ship, and the 3 seamen are headed directly for you. Give me an insight roll.
Am I going to get close enough to Barry before they get here?
We'll see.
I rolled a 17.
You had better have if found, a return to Quintus on your ass, because these 3 look like they're going to give you a beatdown of epic proportions. D20 against me to see if you can get to Barry before I can get to you.
D20.
Yep, I got a 4.
Reroll. 17.
Yes, you pick up the pace a little bit. You see the 3 sailors, roughneck sailors, headed right for you. You get to Barry. Barry is still about half in the bag, and he announces that these 4 ladies have promised to show him something that he has never seen before, and he wants his good friend Quintus to see this too. There are 4 ladies, and since I know you'll ask, 16, 18, 6, and 17. Ouch.
All right,
That's a range.
Let's kill the 6, and we'll take the other 3. No.
He's like, come on, you got to come up to my apartment. D12 against me. 4.
12.
The 3 sailors, seeing the enormous pecs on Barry the Barbarian, are uncertain at their chances now. And they spread out and just trying to be a little casual-like and doing a really poor job about it. About this time, there's 2 cops, and one of them's trying to learn how to swing his baton, and he's doing a really shitty job with it. The other one is eating what appears to be a blue Java banana, and he's got another one tucked underneath his arm. He's apparently telling the moron cop with very short tabard, and you begin to recognize who you're dealing with, the joys and delicious nature of the blue Java banana. And as they get close to you, Merkin, you are informed that while they are delicious, if you eat too many of them, you'll get the squirts. So don't eat a lot of bananas. Merkin, you notice Quintus and Barry the Barbarian surrounded by whores, and what's his name? Monkey McGee goes, great, whores. Come on, let's go roust us some bitches.
Sounds good.
I'm going to go towards like one of those sailors that was trying to get me.
Okay.
And go and be like, you got a problem there, bucko?
D12 against me. 12.
6.
He goes, no, I think I owe you money. And he reaches into his coin purse. And Monkey McGee kind of gives you the sideways glance and zeroes back in on the whores. And as his hand comes up, he's going to uppercut you right in the face.
Ow.
12 plus 3, 15.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm trying to think though. We actually bought armor, right?
Yes.
All
Yep.
right, so
11.
yeah, 15 hits though still.
You take 1 hit point of damage, but the sailor flops down on the ground and starts screaming in agony, causing Monkey McGee to turn around. Clearly, you punched out this sailor. And he goes, "Whoa, boy, what the frick do you think you're doing?" And splits a blue Java into the gutter. He goes, "Come on, let's kick this son of a bitch's ass." He goes, "Up against the wall there, flashy boy." He's talking to you, Quintus.
I say, hey, you
"Up
need to
against
get
the
this.
wall, flashy boy."
I don't know if he done it. He don't look like the kind that could knock a guy like that out.
Hey, hey, shut up, Rook. You up against the wall, or I'll put you through that wall. Rook,
I doubt he could do that.
take a look at that sailor. See how bad he's hurt. I know that guy.
I go down to the sailor and look at him.
Quintus, you gonna get up against the wall, or is Monkey
Yeah,
gonna have to throw you?
I'll get up against the wall.
He's a little bit rough on his pat down. He stays away from your coin purse, but he kind of leans in. He's a little bit harsh. His breath smells like ice cream because that's what blue Javas are. And he's like, "You don't go around hitting my friends, law dog. Law dog don't go around here, boy." He's roughing you up as he puts his hand right in the back of your neck to hold you still. He turns around, asks you, Merc, and he goes, "How's the sailor?"
Well, what does the sailor look like?
I've been brutalized, officer.
Does
So did
really
he
look
hit
hurt?
himself?
No, he hit you, but then
Oh,
flopped. Yeah,
and
he's
it
a
flopped.
professional soccer player. He did the flop.
Oh, he's Patrick Mahomes.
Yes. And
Does he
you're
look?
about to get a 15-yard penalty for looking at him.
Does he look hurt?
Oh, no, he's not hurt at all.
I say,
I think
I don't know.
I lost a tooth. I think I
You
lost
don't.
a tooth.
You don't look very hurt to me,
I've been brutalized, officer. I wish to pursue
Monkey.
charges against that guy. Monkey turns
Yeah.
around, leans in close to you, Quintus. He goes, "You fargan move, I fargan break your arm. Do you hear me, boy?"
I don't. I think this guy. He's like acting like a little girl. I ain't think nothing hurt him. Are you a little girl, boy? I'm gonna ask the sailor that.
Yeah, I like your style. I like your style, Merkin. Yeah. You get in that guy's grill. And he leans into you, Quintus. He goes, "You hear me, boy? I'm about ready to crawl down your throat till you shit me out." You tell him, Merkin. What do you got? What do you got? Come on. Huh?
I pick up the sailor.
He goes,
And
"I
I
don't
go,
know you. I thought I did."
You sure this guy hurt you? Because you sure don't look very hurt.
Merkin, he might need a refresher on what hurt means. Why don't you give him one?
I
Come on. Tune him up.
shove the guy up against the wall.
Come
Now there's
on. You can do better than that.
2 against the wall now.
Here. You watch this guy. And he gives
Right.
you Quintus. And he goes, "Okay, spread your legs here, seaman." He just crams this guy's face into the wall. Quintus, as you're doing the side eye, the other 2 sailors are, as is Barry, so your chance at a 6-way
Oh man.
is gone because Barry's making himself scarce. He's going to get wet elsewhere. Merkin,
I'm like, do it like this to Quintus, like, go.
Oh, you want me to sneak attack the cop, right?
I'm trying to get him to I'm like trying to get out of here.
Monkey reaches down between the sailor's legs and grabs him by the peg. And all this sailor can do is howl in pain. I mean, he gets up on his tiptoes, and Monkey's like, "That's right, that's right. You don't want to listen to us? We'll teach you a lesson there, boy." And he goes, "Well, keep an eye on that guy. He looks squirrely to me.
All right.
Shove him up against the wall. Make sure he feels it.
I like pretend to shove Quintus against the wall.
Harder, harder. You got to be sturdy on these people. You give them an inch, they'll take a fucking mile."
Do I think I can run away without him noticing?
Give me an insight check.
15.
You figure that if you get an early step on this guy, you might be able to outrun him. But if you don't, he is going to beat you so hard, you and Sister Surf are going to be married. Because this guy is tuning up the sailor pretty harshly. But if you want to make a run for it, go ahead.
No, I guess I'll just wait.
Merkin, D12 against me.
Okay.
9.
10.
Yeah, you show him who's boss. You don't let that mother farter move. You keep him. You keep rubbing him into that wall. That's right there, pretty boy. Yeah. He goes back, tunes up the sailor a little bit more, shakes him down for his coin purse, and throws him onto the cobblestones. Goes, "That's right, wave rider. Take off."
Take a couple of coins out of my pocket and then go, "That's all you got? That's horrible. What do you do for a living?"
Yeah, boy. You heard him. What do you do for a living?
I work at the halfway house.
You want to go home or you want to get paid? Jake?
You must need to start working at a hallway house. That halfway crap ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Shitbag. Yeah, why don't you
Better
go
not
make
catch
some more
you
money?
around here anymore.
That's right. Yeah. You tell him. Give him another rub. Quintus, you are released. Merkin, Monkey McGee. All right, how much you get from him? You're muted.
I got 2 silver off of him.
Oh.
Oh, fucker.
I'll hand him one of them.
Wow, that's right. Yeah, you keep the other one. You did the hard work. That's right. That's what you got to do around here. Yeah, especially these little sea rats. Not like the gang, but these seamen. And they just think they're so hot because they got painted bodies and pecs. And where'd that one guy go with all the whores?
I don't know. I think he got away.
I probably need to see a clerk anyway. He goes, "I'm hungry. How about you?"
Yeah, I could eat.
Let's go around the corner here. Shakey's Pizza. We get a discount, if you know what I mean. Quintus, where were you going?
I guess, where was Barry? Wasn't Barry's apartment right up the...
I believe so.
Or
Do you know where?
I'm just
About
going to...
Shakey's, isn't it?
I'm going to just kind of go hide in the shadows.
Well, the good news is the 3 sailors, fuck that noise. Jethro Bodine's on the ship. He is not going to make a reappearance. So you can do whatever you want. Those shitball guards are gone.
Yeah, once the guards are gone.
You need to report those fuckers.
That's right.
Go make a complaint on them.
I'll go tell what's his face, boss. No, but what I want to do is try to find if I can observe any of the people putting on stuff from the ships or taking off that looks valuable.
D20 against me. 2.
19.
Yeah, there's looks like a herd of goats is coming off one of them. These goats have a kind of a green tint to them.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to fence goats.
The Irish goats.
That's right. They're from Dublin. They're Dublin goats.
And then I'm gonna see if I can see the dude with the gold tooth.
D12
Does
against me.
like is that alley where he normally hangs out?
11.
I got a 12.
Yeah, he does hang out in the alley, close to the brass garter.
And then I'm gonna see if I see like if I can find the location of his bodyguards, like where they hide.
Sure. Give me an investigation roll.
That would be a
Oh,
investigation.
I am in error. You're talking about the chop shop.
21.
Yeah, you're over by the chop shop. You see one of the burly guards on the outside.
Is the burly guard though with the gold tooth guy? I can't think of his name.
He's not. Gold tooth guy's probably inside.
I know, but he doesn't work for him though, right?
Correct.
He does not work for him. That's
He
correct.
does not work for them. Yes.
All right.
He's an independent procurer.
Oh, that guy is.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm gonna. I guess I'll go inside, see if I see him, and then see if I can watch where he goes. See if I can find out maybe where he lives.
Sure. He is not inside. Once again, you guys have been in here. The chop shop is under new ownership because the owner of the chop shop is fucking dead. Because that was the body you and Domino found while Merkin was tripping over the light fantastic in the wheelbarrow.
So, all right, I'll go up to or the whatever the waitress and inquire about what happened to the previous owner.
Oh, there was a business disagreement and he died.
Who did he have the disagreement with?
Who are you, the cops?
No, just a concerned
It
person.
doesn't matter. That person's gone. What can I help you with?
The person that he had the disagreements gone.
Yeah, he ain't here.
Like he's not here today, or he's not here anymore.
You sure you ain't a cop? You ask a lot of questions.
Do I look like a cop?
Well, you got the beady eyes, the slovenly look, small coin purse. Yeah, you look like it. What do you got under that cloak there?
Um, I have a weapon.
No, no, dagger boy. That vest. What's that vest?
This is something I found.
I don't know. Let's see it.
What's it to you?
You're in my establishment. I assume you're trying to sell
Well,
something.
I thought this was the bar, the waitress. This
Now,
is the actual owner.
the chop shop is the pawn shop.
Oh, it's the pawn shop.
Yeah.
Uh, I thought the pawn shop was the McKinney pawn. Oh, so I was thinking the chop shop was a bar.
Chop shop is green, so it's like McKinney's, so it's pawn shop.
Oh, oh, okay. Oh, in that case,
You saw the gold tooth guy go in here after the fight at, I think it was the one armed bandit. I don't think it was the brass garter.
I tell him don't be concerned with that.
Then get out of my
I
shop.
I said I do have some. I just didn't bring it. I was just trying to see kind of like what your specialty on buying stuff. What you looking for?
I look for a wide variety of things. The bell over the door rings. That guard that was in the alley is now inside. Kind of folds his arms, looking at you, sizing you up.
Damn. Martin's not with them? Oh
Yeah.
no, the
Bodyguard.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
I'll tell him that what about figurines? Is that something that you would be interested in?
Sure, you hiding them up your ass, you got them with you.
I don't have them with
Wow.
me.
Well, why
Uh,
don't you go get them and you bring them back, and then I can look at them, and then I can see what I can see.
all right, I'll leave.
Merkin, you follow Monkey McGee into Shakey's Pizza. A rather raucous crowd for lunch is there, and as soon as Monkey McGee walks through the door, fucking silence. He kind of nods and puts his hands on his hips, and he goes, "Good. We are learning, finally. I'll take my regular booth." Uh, the waitress leads you over, and there are two young guys sitting in the booth, and they're like, "We're eating, go away." "Oh, I am sorry, citizen." Um, Officer Merkin, could you explain to these two individuals that they are in my seat? You're muted, so if you're trying to be intimidating, you're failing.
I go up to him and lean in real close, and I say, "You're in our spot."
Wow, clever dialogue. Give me an intimidation.
That's 11.
Shit, I can beat that. Nat 20. Uh, excuse me, baby Huey. We're eating. So why don't you and Gramps shove off?
Wow.
Behind you, Merkin. Home. Home. Officer Recruit Merkin, I'll give you the count of 3 to deal with this problem.
I grab a hold of the guy and pull him out of the booth.
Bless you. Give me a strength check.
All right.
We'll be grappling.
16 on a strength, just a regular strength.
I got an 18. He ain't budging. You hear behind you, 1.
I put my foot up on the booth and pull harder.
Strength again.
That time it's a 16 again.
Yeah, you get him up out of the booth, and now his friend gets out of the booth, and he goes, "Look, pal, I'm a taxpayer, and you work for me." And behind you, you hear,
I don't think
2.
I'm just gonna deck the guy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use lethal. This is just a non-lethal attack. But that's only a 14, so I don't know if that'll hit or not.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
All right.
D4 plus strength bonus.
All right. That's a 5 damage.
He will respond in kind, and his friend will try and hit you from behind for advantage. Right. Your guy, wild haymaker with a 4, misses completely. His buddy kicks you in the back of the knee. 17 at advantage, 15 normal. Your knee buckles, and you hear, as does the rest of the bar here, the dreaded number, "That's 3." And out of nowhere, a stool goes over your head and with my second nat 20 of the night, cracks that fucker in the skull so bad that it opens it up, and there is a lot of blood. A lot.
Sounds familiar.
Monkey then steps on this unconscious fucker and sits into his booth. My usual, make it snappy. We're on the clock here. The first one that punched you has a look of horror and starts dragging his friend out, leaving a nice swath of blood all the way out. Domino, you have arrived at the temple. Kivo Vosh is still there. Haston is still unconscious. Marta is playing Itsy Bitsy Spider, so she is out of it. What would you like to do?
I don't really know anything new.
Nope.
If nobody's awake. I guess I'll just tell Kivo I'm checking up on everybody and ask if he has anything for me.
Not yet. They're still working on a cure. They think they've stabilized it. I'll let you know. Are you headed back to your house?
Yeah, I think that's probably best at this point.
I'll swing by as soon as I know anything.
All right. I'll have some coffee for you.
The bell rings on the door, and you hear, "Holy moly!" As you peek around the corner, there's a dude dragging another dude with a massive gash on his head. He's like, "I need a healer fast."
Dear
Nice.
God.
Kivo behind you. It used to be a respectable town. Just don't know what it's coming to.
Nice.
And we will end it there because it is 10 o'clock. Howdy. That was some role-playing shit. John, a.k.a. Merkin, what'd you think?
Pretty good. Can't wait to get back with the others to explain what all happened at the Chestnut Pub.
That is a useful tip right there. Looks like if your two FTOs have anything to say about it, you're probably going to become a guard, unless Kivo rats you out.
Hey, they never know. Could be good to have an inside man in the guards.
Exactly.
That is true. Jeff, aka Quintus, how about you? What say you, Quintus?
We don't hear you.
Which is the best voice you can use.
You know, I'm starting to feel like the Frank Senior. And always getting fucked by Frank.
Hey, you're the one trying to jump some dude with a gold tooth. And you're lucky. Only one of the sailors went after you. I got to admit, the soccer flop was a nice touch, I think. But did you have fun?
I did have fun. It was good.
Yeah.
I think we're actually getting close to figuring stuff out. So that's always good.
I would agree. Carrie, a.k.a. Domino, how about you?
I had a good time. It's unfortunate that I have been targeted now.
Allegedly.
Well, allegedly targeted. Who else are they going to try to take out?
Hard to say. Just don't know. Hey, you're the one running around with nefarious people.
Yeah, me. Yes, I had a good time.
There you go. You guys are second level, correct?
No, we're third.
Are you
We're
second?
After the-
second.
Are you third?
after this?
Now you are third level. So
What?
you guys have, you don't fight a lot, but I don't consider that necessary in an urban setting. You guys are getting the jobs done, You're figuring shit out, as Carrie correctly pointed out. Quintus, you've been made a gang member. Wait till the C-Rats see that. They're going to fucking freak. Merkin's looking at a new career being a dick. And Domino, she's just keep on keeping on. She's Joe Dirt.
She's gonna be the culinary queen.
She's gonna end up taking over the C-Rats.
I'm gonna take over everybody.
C-Rats are C-Brock is a rake. So there's something to ponder there. But that being said, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Looking forward to furthering these three lines that seem to constantly intersect. We'll see how that goes. Don't forget, boys and girls, tabletop.events, Murder HoboCon 5 fires up Saturday. It's a virtual con. Sit around in your underwear, just keep the camera tilted up. It's not like you're Quintus hanging the laundry line out to dry at a party. That's just not how we roll on the virtual con. Sunday night, fuck the Super Bowl. Who gives a shit about those two teams? Azure told B-side. Got the ladies. It's ladies' night. Jesse can't play, so we'll see what the ladies can come up with. On the island, noted for being dickhead NPCs, unlike the normal atoll. So we'll see you then. 6:30 p.m. If you missed it, a couple of us went ahead and showed you the project we're working on, the GMC, aka Space RPG project. Had a lot of views on that, so if you haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube. It's pretty good. We're hoping to get that product pushed out next quarter or two. It's fun. It'll be fun. It's fun. It's easy. It's quick to pick up. That is enough for us. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a great Friday. Let's blow me kiss and wave, guys. Mwah. Bye, everybody.
How was your coffee?
Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Hello and welcome to our stream. Don't forget to follow us on the socials at mhobo Inc. or you can email us mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you're interested in playing on the stream, get a hold of us. You can also purchase interesting RPG items at our store and the link is below. We have everything from shirts to skateboards in our shop. Go, take a look. And if you need new math rocks, catch a Pirate Dog Dice on Twitter for some personalized items. If your game stinks, unlike ours, try some adventure scents by elfishgames.com. They have over 60 different scents and most are pleasant. This aid is perfect for in-person games, especially conventions. Elfish Games also makes how to RPG with your cat, how to cook with your dice, the Shine system if you want to be a gooder writer than me, or try the Radiance project if you just want to play with yourself.